Maasbach Radio.
You're listening to Maasbach Radio, the Blessing Family music station, and we're so excited that you're joining us today. It is our number one goal to encourage you. And today we've got ELLE LIMEBEAR from the UK joining us in the studio in The Hague. How are you doing, ELLE?
Hello, so good, thank you. How
We're
are you
so
doing?
excited you're here. We're going to encourage the people. And first of all, let's point out that you are the daughter of a Christian music legend, I could say. How was that growing up as the daughter of Martin Smith?
Oh, it was great actually. I look back on my childhood and super grateful just being in a Christian family. I was just exposed to so much as a kid, so much of the global church as a kid, travelling around. And but no, my dad's great. He's taught me a lot, and so is my mum. They're both amazing role models. So yeah, to me, when people ask me that, I'm like, oh, I just don't know anything different. You know, it's
Right.
so normal for me.
Right.
But he's just like any other dad, you know.
That's
Bad dad jokes, you know, like they're all the same. Yeah.
Well, with songs like God's Great Dance Floor and Did You Feel the Mountains Tremble, one of my favorites, and I Could Sing of Your Love Forever. Tell me honestly, which one is your favorite?
Oh, out of those three or any of them?
Any of them.
Oh man, I think, gosh, that's a great question. I think one of my favourite songs is What a Friend.
Oh,
I
yeah.
found. But it's just so beautiful. Every time that I hear that, I'm like,
Well, you had a beautiful song with him in acoustic setting on your YouTube channel. You should go check it out if you're listening right now. It's amazing. How do you feel about singing with your dad?
oh, it is such a joy. It really is such a privilege. And that song that we just recorded, Lord, You Have My Heart, it's like 30 years old. And the fact that we've re-recorded it and done a new version, and I don't know, it's just such a joy. And I can't believe that we get to do this. And for 2 years, I travelled the world with him and was the backing vocalist for a couple of years.
awesome.
And it was just like such an amazing experience, just soaking up so much, not even really realising that what I'm doing now is what God wanted me to do.
Right.
You know, I had no idea that I was going to be then led into this, doing my own stuff. So I've just learned so much. And I think from a young kid, just been in so many settings, like Why Died, like so many Delirious concerts and church things, events.
Legendary.
And I think without me even realising, I've just soaked it all up like a sponge and just, you know, admired and seen things and taken different things and almost like, wow, I feel like now I can like almost squeeze it out and use what I've learned. So yeah.
So when did you realize that you were called to walk in your own music ministry rather than it just being a great genetics inheritance?
Yeah, no, totally. I think it was, well, I know it was into 2017. I was on a tour with my family in America. And to be honest, me and my husband now, we were planning to get married in the October of 2017. And we were just questioning, like, oh, what does God want us to do as a couple? And what are you calling me to do? Like, I've worked with Dad for a long time now. I did lots of photography stuff too.
Wow.
So I've always loved singing. I've always loved leading worship at church and being part of youth groups. So I was just like, okay, God, but what would you actually love me to do? You know, like, what's my mission? And he just said so clearly to me on this door, like, Els, I'm going to lead you into this now, and you just got to trust me. And, you know, there's going to be doors that are going to be open left, right, and centre, and you've just got to, you know, have the gift of discernment to really, you know, choose which is the right one. So that was 2 years ago, and I still can't believe that I'm doing this. And what's funny is that I never actually really wanted to do it.
You didn't?
I didn't.
But you're so great at it.
Oh, I really do feel like the Lord has just somehow graced me and I don't know, the confidence. I never had confidence to really even, chosen to do my own thing. So it's all the Lord. It really is all the Lord.
That's awesome. And then you know you're on the right path.
Yes, and I'm loving it. I really am loving it. Every day I'm like, oh, wow, thank you that I get to do this and this is my job now. Yeah.
ELLE, what can you say to people listening right now that maybe are also looking for their purpose in life, their calling, and they don't know what to do? What can you say to encourage them today?
Oh man, we've all been there, and it's a daily thing, isn't it? Feeling, oh man, am I doing the right thing? Is this the job that I'm supposed to be doing? Oh, you know, but actually it says in the Bible, like, trust in the Lord with all your heart and submit to him, you know. And I think that is a daily choice.
Right.
To almost be like, okay, I don't know what I'm doing, or like, if this is right, if this is wrong, if I'm supposed to be taking that job, but like, God, I trust you, and I know that you'll speak at the right time, and you'll, through that conversation, you're gonna speak to me, or blah blah blah. You always show up, you know, when I need you. So, and asking questions, like, I think there's so many amazing inspirational people, and look to people who are whole and not super insecure, but actually, you know, people in churches that you see are like alive and full of the Holy Spirit, and like going to them for advice also, like, yeah, let's chat.
Yeah, having great advisors.
Yeah.
That's a blessing.
Definitely, yeah. And I think that's the beauty of church, is that you have all ages. You know, people, I have 60-year-old friends, you know, at church, and I can go to them like, so yeah, no, I think it's a blessing.
That's awesome. Thanks for sharing.
Absolutely.
Well, Ellie, we're so grateful that you came to join us and to see what God is doing in your life and for what's next, because you've only just started, actually.
Yeah, oh, totally. No, thank you for having me. This is so great to be here in the Netherlands.
Awesome, awesome. As you're going to get ready to sing for us today, you can go ahead and do that right now. I want to encourage all of our listeners to subscribe to Maasbach Radio's YouTube channel. You'll find lots of encouraging content on there, lots of share your story items. Also, Share Your Story by ELLE LIMEBEAR. But right now, Ellie's going to sing for us, Be Encouraged by ELLE LIMEBEAR, right here live from The Hague, Holland, in the Maasbach Radio studio.
Maasbach Radio.
Revelation, echoing all through the ages, is speaking to me, still speaking to me. The name with no end or beginning, steady when my world is spinning, is right here with me, still right here with me. So when I call upon you, it's not in vain. Everything changes. Jesus, you're still the name, holding me still, holding me still. Jesus, you're still the name, holding me still, holding me still. The boundaries around the ocean is keeping me now, still keeping me now. The name with the power like thunder, moving through signs and wonders inside of me now, inside of me now. So when I call upon you, it's not in vain. Everything changes. Forever, my Prince of Peace. You're the King.